You might have heard the saying that things don't die from zero life or zero toughness, they die from state-based actions. But what does that actually mean? A state-based action is when the game automatically checks for certain conditions, like a creature with lethal damage marked onto it, or a player with zero life. And until the game checks for those conditions, nothing actually dies. And state-based actions are only checked anytime a player would receive priority. One of the clearest ways to see how this works is with creatures whose power and toughness comes from continual effects. And an infamous example of this is with the Tarmogoyf. So a Tarmogoyf says its power is equal to the number of card types among cards in all graveyards, and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. So if there's only a land and a sorcery in all graveyards, you're facing a 2/3 Tarmogoyf. You're going to cast a lightning bolt to kill it. You might assume that the lightning bolt would kill it, but that's actually not what happens. First, the lightning bolt is cast and put onto the stack. At this moment, the Tarmogoyf is still a 2/3. If the spell isn't countered, its effects apply, and the lightning bolt marks 3 damage onto the Tarmogoyf. At this moment, the Tarmogoyf has not died yet because state-based actions haven't been checked. The first time state-based actions could be checked is after a spell finishes resolving, because that's when players would first receive priority. And the final step of lightning bolt resolving is that it moves from the stack to the graveyard. Once the bolt hits the graveyard, the Tarmogoyf is now a 3/4, and state-based actions are checked. The game sees 3 damage marked onto a 3/4 Tarmogoyf, and the Tarmogoyf will not die. When I first saw the Tarmogoyf and lightning bolt question, I incorrectly assumed that the bolt would kill the Tarmogoyf. I wasn't thinking about state-based actions or the continuous nature of the power and toughness of the Tarmogoyf. And I think that this really shows just how complex the rules of Magic can be. But let me know if you've ever encountered anything like this, or any rules that care about state-based actions, or if you've actually encountered trying to lightning bolt a Tarmogoyf.